My name is Steve Moore, and I'm coming to you today from the Square at Piketon. And it's been probably about 4 months since we had our little open house where we had people through the elementary school. Part of what I've shared a little bit in the past is this project has always been about more than just the elementary school. We love the elementary school, and it is awesome, but I wanted to give a little update with where we're at with the Square in general, and then a little bit more what's going on with the actual elementary school that I know everybody is interested in as well. So as I'm standing here, I'm kind of in the middle of the Square today. Over my left shoulder is a new facility that was, if you were here during the open house, I think there was a condemned building that was there. So we've managed to take that down, and we're actually building an advocacy center that is under construction and will probably be ready for use in the May-June timeframe. And I'll let kind of the folks that are part of that share a little bit more about that as we go forward. But that's an example of something that's happened here just in the last few months that is really cool and is really growing fast. So it's been a little less than a year since we actually bought the property. So things don't really happen as fast as I want them to sometimes, but I do think we've made an awful lot of progress, and it's really cool to see the things happening one step at a time, and we're really turning kind of the community's attention, not just to the elementary school now, but to other parts of the property, and that's been the goal the whole time. So over here on the other corner of the property, kind of the south, I believe that's the southwest side, we are in the process of finalizing a deal for a facility that'll probably look pretty similar to the advocacy center over my corner, over my shoulder. It's an interesting project. We haven't really finalized it enough to really announce it yet, but we do have a pretty good understanding of what they want, and it's very much another community outreach, community service kind of provider. And going back to some of my original comments, this Square represents to me a combination of both entrepreneurship and business opportunity and expansion, as well as community service. So it's that balance of what we're trying to create with businesses coming in, establishing themselves, growing, but also serving the community as well. So that's important. We'll share more with that when it happens, and you'll start to see some construction and some things happening shortly thereafter. Just in general, what's going on here too in the community, I think is important to share. We spent time with the village and the village council and the government, Mayor Spencer. I mean, they've been great to work with from the beginning of this whole project. They've completed a traffic study, and we're really excited about some of the proposals they're talking about with some of the access to this facility from 23 and from some of the other areas in town here. They're really trying to open up this business area here in town, and we think that's just going to be nothing but increase traffic flow, excitement, and energy for everybody as we see those changes that are happening. I'll let them share more of that as it's going forward, but that's an exciting thing that's happening, that they're also we're working with them on the boat ramp and the opportunities that are going on over here at the river, and then we're part of what's happening at the school right now. I think most of you know the high school. We've got the new auditorium and a new athletic field house that are being constructed. So as I've said in the past, this Square is just one part of the bigger picture here that's happening in Piketon, and we're just glad to be part of it. It's an exciting time for us, and we look forward to sharing more with you as we move forward. But right now, that's an update from outside. Now maybe we move inside and get a little update on what's going on in the building. Okay, now I'm inside the elementary school, and it's actually about as cold in here as it is outside. We're working on that too. There'll be heat in here and there eventually. I'm on the second floor, and there's one of the things I'd like to update. We are in the process of customizing this for our tenant that we've got an agreement with. And one of the things that I wanted to share with everybody that looks different is we really have had to kind of reconfigure some things on the second floor to create the space that we really needed to. One of the things we realized, and I think we shared with some people during the open house, is these floors were 5,000 square feet apiece, but at the same time, a lot of that square footage is hallways and places that aren't terribly accessible for offices and other things. So what you can see over here is we've actually started to move into the hallway. We actually created some spaces in the hallways now, and are actually closing some things off to create hard offices, conference rooms, and the things that are necessary there. And then we've moved inside of the bigger classroom areas here, where we're going to create more of a passageway for people to go from office to office. So we're kind of getting challenged with some of the uniqueness about renovating a wonderful building like this. And I think our guys and gals are doing a great job making those things happen. But it's really exciting to see this thing start to transform. And this is something that's changed quite a bit since from when folks were in here in the open house, and will continue to change as we modify it and customize it for our new clients. First floor, we still have space available. We've got some folks coming in later this week. But we're very much still looking for people who have ideas for businesses, retail space, office space needs, and then of course the boiler room, coal bunker area, and some of the areas in the basement are still very much available as well. Still trying to keep most of the basement available for open space for community services and the things that we've talked about in the past. But right now we're certainly wanting to get as many ideas and opportunities for people as possible. We hope to have this thing up and running generally sometime in the summer, depending on who all needs certain custom work and the things that we're doing. But until then, please reach out to us, give us ideas on people who have interest in it, and we'll continue to update you on the fun things that are happening here. So thank you for your time. And to learn more about this project, head over to thesquare@piketon.com.